Hello guys, what is up? It is Renna Jr. 123 here, back with another video. Today we're going to be playing some Red Green Law. Red Green Law is my favorite deck of all time in this game. He's just really fun to play in my opinion. I've started playing him around OP03. That's when I got into the game, like at the beginning of OP03. So yeah, Red Green Law, I've just been playing him for a long time, and you know, with the new sets coming out, it's getting harder to play Red Green Law just because there's so much pop in it. But with EB01 and OP07 coming out, it's gonna make Red Green Law a little bit more easier to play. So our first game, we're playing against a Hanyball. First turn, he plays a Hanyball Searcher, and on my first turn, I play a Nami and a Tony Chopper, picking up a Rush Zoro off of the Nami. He plays, I forgot what that character's called, Bellet, something like that, Prince Bellet. He plays a Prince Bellet, and I was scared there for a bit because I thought he was going to be using its effect to return stuff to my hand from my board, but he ends up just putting it back into his hand. I think that's a misplay. He should have kept it on board so that way he could be more aggressive with it, but it's whatever. He swung 6 with leader, and I took it, and then he passed his turn. Here I'm just filling up my board with a bunch of 1 costs and 2 costs, and then I'm just going to swing 5. He counters that with the Prince Bellet, and so just I pass. My hand's looking pretty good here. I have 2 A-Drop Kids, 2 Rush Zoros, a Brook, and a Otama. He plays the Mr. 2, which is kind of scary into a game where I'm going to have Eustace Kid on the field, so I'm hoping to get rid of that Mr. 2 as soon as I can, just because I don't want him matching my Captain Kid, his base power. So yeah, he swings 5, I take the hit, and I probably should have blocked there just so I can make space for something to be played. And I realized this afterwards. I was like, I probably should have just blocked the 5k hit so that way I can play a Rush Zoro or something. But it's fine because we're at this point, I'm like, okay, well, I can't really shambles in anything with leader effect other than the Eustace Captain Kid, but I can't do that because he's too high of a cost. So I'm just swinging with everything on my board, hoping he goes for it. He is countering out of a lot of these hits, so he's down to 1 card and 4 life, which I'm chilling with because, you know, his board isn't really that scary. It's a bunch of 1k counter or 1k power, 2k power characters. The scariest thing is that Mr. 2, but like, he can only do, I think, a 3k swing here, and I think that's what he does, and he realizes it. He messes up here using the Bond Clay effect and getting the Bond Clay to 3000 swinging at my leader, and I'm like, okay. If he would have swung for my board, it would have been a little bit more annoying just because he could have, but he doesn't. He swings here at my leader, and I block it just so I can make space. And then I'm realizing here, like, oh, he's probably going to swing into my my Namis and stuff just so he can clear my board. So he swings into my Nami with his Hanyball, and sorry about that alarm. So yeah, he swings into my Nami with his Hanyball, and I top deck another Nami, so I'm just like, alright. I was going to play it here, but then I realized I'm at 8th on, so I play the 8-Drop Kid, and I'm going to use its effect to rest it and play the Brook, giving Kid the 2 rested Dawn, so that way he has to attack it. And I'm swinging into the Mr. 2 because, like I said earlier, it's going to be a pain in the ass to try to get rid of it with the A-Drop Kid out there. So he takes it, thankfully. If not, I was just going to swing everything else at it. So now I'm just going for his board with my Dawn, and I pass turn because there's not much else for me to do. So at this point of the game, it's looking pretty good for me. I feel like it's going to be really hard for him to make a comeback. I am at 2 life and he's at 4 life, but I'm starting to build my board up, and I'm getting a lot of red cards, but at this point I was like, okay, I should probably block this so I can make space for the Rush Zoro, but I kind of want to keep the Chopper up in case, because I can counter out, which I do end up countering out, but I'm thinking like I want to keep the Chopper for next turn so I can keep it alive at least for 1 more swing. So I do top deck the Cavendish, and here I think what I'm thinking here is just swing with the Brook, use Cavendish effect, or either that or hard play the Zoro, taking the Brook away from the board and trashing it. So we'll see what I do. I mean, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna shambles in the Cavendish, giving my Dawn back up. I can't really do much here. I think what I was thinking was maybe resting the Captain Kid and replacing the Don with the Zoro. And I don't hate that play. I think it's a pretty good play. I get more attacks. I don't get an 8k swing attack, but I mean, it's fine. We're chilling. So yeah, he's countering out and blocking, or I don't think he blocked. I think he just countered out of my hits. So I am gonna end up doing that Captain Kid play, playing the Zoro, and I'm probably just gonna go for the Ivankov here. He can either block it or just let it die. Surprisingly, he lets it die. He probably should have blocked it because I wouldn't have swung at it again with my Nami. So he probably should have just blocked it, keeping it alive for the Eustace Kid. But he lets it die, and then I just swing 5k with the Nami to life, which he takes. He does play the Green Bull blocker. That blocker is going to be very annoying to deal with. Because it's an 8k power, I think, if I remember correctly, and then his ability is that you trash a card and gain 3k power. So it will be able to deal with my Captain Kid. So I'm hoping that this next turn I can try to make him use it as a blocker, so that way I don't have to deal with it. But he realizes he messed up his Don, so he just passes turn. I think there is a turn where he's like trying to swing into my Kid, but he only has one Don. I think it might have been this last turn or this next turn coming up, but he messes up his Don, and he just takes a while to realize it. But I'm swinging no Don attachments with Zoro, swinging 7. He's taking a lot of these hits just because he's kind of forced to. He has no cards on hand and only 2 blockers, sorry. And my board is kind of scary at this point. So here I'm kind of just like trying to see what my game plan is. It's kind of hard just because a lot of my hand is red and not green. I didn't see my law blockers this whole game. I didn't see my Jewelry Bonnies. I didn't see a lot of like the green side of my deck. I only saw the Cavendish and the 8-drop Kid. So I swing, what is that, 9 to leader, trying to make him use the Green Bull. I swing 10 with Eustace Kid, and he blocks it with the Green Bull. He probably should have blocked it with his other blocker that he had, just so he could keep the Green Bull as an attacker for the Kid. But he lets the Kid go, or the Green Bull, and he plays a Kaido. So yeah, he's not really going for like game here. He's kind of just prolonging the game, and like I'm fine with that. But I think he's, I don't know, his board is not really that great. He has 1k power characters and then his leader swing, and I have blockers up, so like it's not looking really good for him at this point. So at this point I'm just like, okay, let me just go for game at this point. I keep saying at this point. So yeah, I'm swinging 7s and 8s. I swing 6 to leader here, and he just takes it because he knows that the game was over at that point. I had my 8-drop Kid swing up, so there's no way he was gonna live. But into our next game, we play a black-yellow Luffy, and I was a little bit scared because, you know, it's the new ST13 leaders, and I haven't had much experience with them. But I was, you know, playing back and forth with a lot of them, so I kind of know the strat a bit. I'm not sure with Red Green Law, but with Yamato, I kind of know a strat. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill my board. He has no pop unless he's playing Gadatsus, which would be kind of crazy. I don't think a lot of them run Gadatsus. It's mostly just the ST13 packages with, you know, Gecko Moria. Like Black Yellow Luffy uses the Gecko Moria, which is really annoying, man, but it is what it is. So I'm feeling bored because I know he's probably not going to pop it, which is crazy to say for a black-yellow leader. But yeah, he swings with leader and the Garp, and I already have a full board, so I'm just going to swing 2k to the Garp. He's going to actually counter out, and I'm like, okay, this guy's crazy, so I swing 5k to the Garp, just because I know I have the Rush Zoro play coming in right now, so I use leader effect, pulling the Nami out, playing the law blocker, right? Yep. And then using the law blocker effect, get the Jewelry Bonnie and play the Rush Zoro, swinging 6k to the leader. He takes. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I probably shouldn't be swinging anymore just because he wants to get to 0 life as fast as possible, just so he can start using leader effects. So I'm like, okay, let me build up my board. I think I like realized it way too late. But yeah, at this point in the game, I should have just stopped swinging and just build up my board here. So I play the Jewelry Bonnie. I grab a law blocker. what can I do here? So I'm gonna probably law block or something, right? Or no, I'm gonna play the rush Luffy. Okay. So I play the rush Luffy and I swing into him. I probably shouldn't have done that because I know a lot of these decks run the Flampe, which takes a card, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna play it here. Yeah, he plays the Flampe to get a life, and now he can use leader effect. So I messed up there. I should have just, I don't know what I could have done. I wanted to keep my blockers. Like, my board was pretty good, so I don't know. I just shouldn't have swung with that Luffy. I should have just left it on the board and then start building up my board, shambling out my blockers and putting like a Rush Zoro in or something. But oh well, we live and learn. So he's swinging 11k and I just blocked that. That's an easy block. Make room. And he doesn't swing with anything else. He could have swung with the ace, but I'm surprised he didn't. So I search, get a Captain Kid off of the Bonnie. And here I'm just like, okay, he's at 9k. I can really swing with Luffy and then probably just shambles in something. Shambles out the Jewelry Bonnie and play like another Rush Zoro. That's probably the best play because I don't really want to shambles out a blocker. So swinging 9k, he counters out, and I'm probably just gonna shambles something out, right? I don't know what I'm thinking here. Like, I could either shamble something out or I can attach all 4 Dawn. And okay, interesting play. Interesting. So I shambles out the Rush Luffy, play a Law blocker, and then shambles out the Bonnie, playing a Nami, and then I hard play a Chopper blocker. So my board is all blockers except for Rush Zoro, and he actually gives up at that point. I think he would have had it if he kept playing, but he gave up. So into our final match of the game, or of the video, I play another one of the brothers. I play blue-yellow ace. Sorry, I forgot his name. I'm playing a blue-yellow ace, and it actually is one of my friends. So shout out to him for letting me play test my red-green laws. Red-green law is kind of not doing great into the meta right now. I'm just waiting for the OP07 cards to drop because I know that there's a lot of them that are going to help me, but it is going to be very annoying to play still. So I'm hoping for the best. First turn I play Dawn and I grab a Nami. Yeah, I grab a Nami, and he plays an ulti. What does he grab from the ulti? I don't know what he grabs from the ulti. Or no, ulti is in the switcher. My bad. I'm thinking of a different card. But yeah, he swings. I think I took it, and then now I'm just playing Nami and Brook, swinging 8k to life. He takes it. So yeah, what's my hand looking like? My hand, I got 2 blocker laws, 1 restand law, Rush Zoro, Cavendish, Jewelry Bonnie, and the 9-drop Zoro. Very green, but my board is filled with red cards, so I'm not scared of the whole green thing. So he swings 5k, I counter out with the restand law, and then he plays the X-Drake blocker, so it's going to be very annoying just because I know he blocks up a lot. At this point I should be able to use my leader effect, but I think I mess up. Okay, never mind. I am going to use leader effect, shambling out the Nami, playing the Cavendish, getting my 2 Dawn up from its on-play effect. Cavendish's on-play is on-play / attacking. If you have no other Cavendish or cards named Cavendish on the board, stand up 2 Rested Dawn. So that's on play and when attacking effect. I love the when attacking because it just makes my deck be a little bit more aggressive, just because I know I can always have that shambles effect guaranteed with the Cavendish. I have no idea what just happened. I was looking away for 1 second and I saw that 2 of my things were popped. So yeah, I think he swung with the ulti, or he used something to destroy my cards. But it's okay because I fill up my board again. Yeah, I kind of just blanked out there. I'll probably like put some text in on the top or something. I blanked out completely. But yeah, I'm swinging with my character Cavendish and my law leader to the board just so I can get rid of it. Probably, yep. Swinging 5 with the Brook and then shambling it out with the law blocker. Grabbing the Brook, play a Law Blocker, and then grab the Otama and just play a Chopper. Yep. And I could swing with the Dawn at this point. Yep, just swing with the Dawn. Yeah, there's not really much else I could have done. I do have the Shambles event card, but that wouldn't have helped me much. Especially because I don't have any cheap green cards in my hand. So on his board he has the Rush Ace and the Monkey D. Luffy card. Very annoying cards to deal with right now. So he's swinging 6k at the Cavendish, and I know my friend hates the Cavendish card, so he's going to probably try to kill it. And I'm going to defend it because Cavendish is just too good. And plus I know he's going to keep swinging into the Cavendish, so I'm safe. So yeah, I counter out the first hit, I block out of the second one, and I'm probably going to counter out here. Let's see, just counter out, yeah. There's no point in blocking and then countering out. I counter out with a 2k when I had a 1k. I think it was more just that I could feel bored and then play the swing with the Cavendish and then restand law it. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I want to use my leader effect just so I can have the rested Dawn, so that way when I swing with Cavendish I get more Dawn up. But like there's no point in me doing any of that, so I'm just going to swing with the Cavendish, get one Dawn back up. It sucks, but it is what it is. I have nothing really else that I could do, so swinging 9k to the Luffy with Cavendish. He takes it. And then I'm gonna use my leader effect, grabbing the Nami, playing the restand law, restanding the Cavendish, swinging. What was that? 11k? Yeah, 11k to Ace, just so I can clear his board. And I have 5 Dawn left up, so I'm gonna swing 6 to life. Probably just attach the rest of the Dawn to the Dawn, right? Yep. He takes it, so he's at 1 life now. No board. He does have some Rish cards, so I'm a little scared, but not really. I have a blocker up, and then I don't really have much counter. I have 1k in counter, so it is looking a little scary here, but he plays the Sabo card, trashing his last life and KOing my Cavendish. So that kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to swing, or he attaches the 2 Dawn, putting something at the life. And then he plays a Hiyori to grab it and put something else at the life face down. Standard combo, I guess, for blue, yellow, ace. So now he's swinging 8k at me. I take it just so I can get more cards in hand. Plus, I'm not really too scared here. And then I top deck the 8-drop Kid. So I wouldn't hate the 8-drop Kid play just because I love 8-drop Kid in this deck. I think 8-drop Kid is a really good card. Not into the black matchup because it's easily popped, but into everything else I really love the 8-drop Kid. It's just such a nice card to play. And then, you know, with red green law it's awesome because 8-drop Kid with the Cavendish card on the field, I get my Dawn back up, so I'm not too scared of the Dawn investment for 8-drop Kid. But I play the 8-drop using its effect, playing a Nami, and then I searched a Luffy, Rush Luffy off of it. And then I attach the 1 Dawn, swinging 6k to life with both leader and my restand law. He gets a Shirahoshi trigger, so he trashes an Ace and a it looks like a Kiganojo. And then I just pass turn. He does have a 6k body, so that does suck. But it's a, oh, he plays a Yamato, so he pops my Nami. It's all right. And he passes turn because he can't swing into the 8-drop Kid with anything. He probably just should have swung. I mean, I guess, I don't know. There was a lot of things he could have done, but he played the Yamato, which I guess is a body. So I play the Bonnie searching off another 8-drop Kid, so if he kills it, I have another one in my hand. Swung 9k to, I guess, his life, and he takes it, and then I just swing 13k to his life with the restand law. So yeah, here's the deck list that I have up. I know I had the 9-drop Zoro in the last match, but I ended up taking it out just because the 9-drop Zoro is a funny card, but it doesn't really always get play. It's always in my hand in some matchups, and in other matchups it's late game. So like it never really gets much play. So I took it out. Maybe I'll include it back to 1 You know, maybe, but I'd have to change up my deck a little. So I don't know. I'm still testing it around. But right now, this is the deck that I have, and I'm pretty solid with. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Expect more videos soon. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Red Green Law video or a Yamato video. It's kind of hard to play Red Green Law into this meta. So I don't know how much I'm going to be playing it until the OP07 cards come up. Once the OP07 update for the sim drops, I will for sure update you guys with another deck list because I have something in mind and I think you guys are going to like it. So I don't know. Expect another video, just don't know what deck it's going to be. Maybe a Yamato or maybe a deck that one of my friends gives me. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I just wanted to say real quick, thank you guys so much for all the views on my videos and all the subscribers. We're at 90 subscribers right now, 10 away from 100, so it would mean a lot if you guys can hit that subscribe button, leave a like if you want, comment down what you want to see in the future. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the views. I know 2 of my videos are at 1K view, and it's just been so awesome to wake up seeing how much views my videos have been getting. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.